my son to be returned to us.
The former St. Louisan is living in Singapore with his mother and stepfather. He is free on $47,000 bond pending the outcome of the appeal. The U.S. claims the punishment is too harsh since the teenager admitted his crime and is a first-time offender. It is Friday night, and some of the St. Louis area are too young for the nightclubs, too old for skating rinks. So what can they do to have fun and stay out of trouble?
Well, in St. Peter's, there's a special nightclub, but no booze, no drugs, no weapons, no gang colors are allowed. Mary Phelan is standing by right now with more on this interesting story. Mary?
Well, Larry and Julius, we have been out here since about 7 o'clock here at X-Rays, and let me tell you, ever since, there has been a steady flow of teenagers showing up at this place, and they all say that they can have a lot of fun without alcohol or drugs. This is their passion, they say, dancing. That's apparently the best thing about X-Rays, but hardly the only good thing.
So I like the music and the people and everything. Meet guys.
Have you met any cute boys?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody just comes to have fun. Dance all night until 1.
Have you met any cute girls?
Oh, yeah. They are always up here.
I think it's pretty good.
Why?
Everybody dancing, you know, it's hype, just stuff like that.
Gene Kershaw is a former police officer who opened X-Rays because he said kids 14 to 18 years old don't have much to do on Friday and Saturday nights. And the proof is in the fact that X-Rays has been packed every night with teenagers from all over the bi-state region.
Like Collinsville, Wentzville, Warrenton, you know, Alton, just this whole metro area.
They're safe here. They don't let them out. They can come in at, I don't know, whatever time they open, and they don't let them out until somebody comes out and picks them up.
Alcohol and drugs are forbidden at X-Rays. Guys are frisked at the door, and girls' compacts and lipsticks are checked for pills or marijuana. None of that's threatening, though, to these teenagers.
Matter of fact, I'm glad that they don't have liquor.
Why?
Because people don't get drunk and get into fights or nothing.
Well, X-Rays has only been open on Friday and Saturday nights, but next week they will begin opening on Thursdays, and Gene Kershaw says he's going to have live music, but they will close on Thursday nights at 10 o'clock so that the teenagers will be able to get home in time to, I guess, go to bed, and so they can get up and go to school the next day on Friday. After all, they do go to school. Larry? All right, Julius?
Well, thank you very much, Mary. And Larry has some other news.
The Clark Oil Company is adding some octane to a local gun buyback program. The St. Louis City County buyback program started Monday. So far, more than 750 guns have been exchanged for gift certificates from Venture stores. Clark is now donating $10,000 in gift certificates for gasoline purchases. Now, those certificates will be exchanged for guns after all the Venture certificates are used. Experts from across the nation are coming to St. Louis this weekend. They will be discussing what can be done about crime.
Tomorrow's Crime Summit with Attorney General Janet Reno is designed to be a sounding board for ideas on curbing what has become the top concern of U.S. citizens. Steve Jankowski joins us now with a look at how St. Louisans feel about this problem, as well as some suggestions they have for solutions. Steve?
Larry and Julius, some of what Janet Reno will hear tomorrow is what some individuals and neighborhoods have done to deal with crime. And from what we heard tonight from St. Louisans, the summit may have come to the right place. Good guys and bad guys in a child's game, if only it were that simple. These boys are doing what we used to call playing guns. But last September, it was no play when a man was shot to death at this ATM, killed for $10 cash while his young daughter watched. For those who live nearby, there is still concern.
I have to walk to the bus in the morning, and I walk in the middle of the street. I'm so scared I'm going to get mugged.
But while the pretend cops and robbers goes on down the street, thoughts turn to the real thing, solutions to the problem.
I think policemen walking the beat in different neighborhoods would be a big help, instead of just in automobiles.
This is also a neighborhood in transition, with some people heading for safer turf, and that doesn't help. And as children play where a man was brutally murdered, residents who live close by want to see neighbors watching neighbors, taking action.
If you're going to sit down and talk, fine. Come up with a strategy and then start implementing those programs that you want to do. Now is the time to start doing that. You know, we've met. We've been meeting over and over. Now is the time to start doing.
This neighborhood started doing almost 2 years ago when the man known as the South Side Rapist terrorized their area. One of the organizers of that effort was Chris Wilson, and as you can see, she is still in the business of keeping her neighborhood safe.
Somehow there has to come an emphasis on families, keeping families together, and the importance of knowing where your kids are and what they're doing and who their friends are, and all the things that I grew up with that I think a lot of people have gotten away from.
It's a sure thing the summit will hear a lot of ideas on stopping crime, but some St. Louisans feel the solution may be as simple as child's play.
I think a lot of it is people just being responsible for themselves, their family, and their neighborhood.
U.S. Attorney General